LadyLucidity ASMR. Hello there, my lovelies. For today's video, I am making chocolate cherry Halloween cupcakes. So, if you haven't seen one of my baking videos before, I use a standard recipe that I use for all my cupcakes, and then I just add whatever extra ingredients I need. This one has cocoa powder, some cherry essence, and some flaked almonds, which I'm going to show you now. Obviously, you can add whatever you like to your cakes. So, if you'd like the recipe, I'll pop it in the description box below for you. Okay, so here's a few items that I've used. This is the cherry essence that I've popped in my mix, and it's by Food Flavors. Foodie flavors. I also have their caramel one, and they are super concentrated, so if you love baking as much as I do, I cannot recommend this brand enough. For my icing, I used a PME. Obviously this is the blue, but I threw away the orange container, but at least you can see the brand. And I have a few sprinkles and some cupcake cases for decoration, just in case. So, for my icing, I used the black vanilla icing that came with my Hobbycraft unboxing kit, which is this one here. So, on the container, it says it can serve up to 6 cupcakes, and I plan on making much more than that. So I've used this whole tub, and I've also put my own vanilla icing, which is the orange one, in a separate bag, and it's just a plain buttercream, nothing fancy, but it should make my cupcakes a little bit more interesting to look at and taste super scrummy. So the trick here is to put your 2 separate icing bags into one bag, and then when I'm ready to ice, I will chop the end off. So those are going in the fridge in a minute just to chill, and I'm going to put my batch into my cupcake liners. Today I'm using silicone liners. Obviously you could use regular paper ones, but I find they're a lot easier to pop out and a little less messy. They're pretty cheap. You can buy multi-packs online, and then they're just an invaluable bit of kit for me. So I'm just popping 2 scoops in each cupcake case. It's a pretty thick mixture, but you want to allow about an inch, maybe half an inch at the top for your cupcakes to rise. If you're using a recipe that has a lot of self-raising flour in it, you may want to put a little bit less, but mine is a little bit of a mix, so I don't have to worry too much about them overflowing. It's so thick. But chocolate and cherry are my favourite combinations to mix. Possibly close second would be coffee and chocolate, so I think my next baking video I may try making a cappuccino cake of some sort. So here are my baked cupcakes. They have been in my oven at 150 for about 10 to 15 minutes, and they have nicely cooled, so I've popped them into some temporary cases to ice. I've got my icing out of the fridge and we are ready to go. So I'm just going to do a very simple swirl up to the top. This is a very simple technique if you want to get a two-tone effect and you don't have a specialized tool. As I said, you just simply pop the colours you want into separate icing bags, and then once you have your chosen colours, just pop them all into one larger icing bag, cut the ends off, and you're ready to go. If you guys like, I can always show you the other techniques I've learnt, and using multiple colours. It's very effective, and you can even add sprinkles onto this or edible glitter. That works really well. But today I'm just going to stick with my two colours, I think. I think they look really cute. So you could use this technique if you wanted to make Christmas cakes. If you're icing them, you could do blue and white, or green and red, red and gold. Choices are endless, really. Very simple but effective, I think. I love this two-tone effect. Just swirl around. So you'll notice as I started the cakes that the orange was more predominant, and then as I go down the icing bag, the black slowly comes out. I'm not particularly fussed which colour comes out first, but if you are very particular about how you want your swirl to look, make sure that both bags are at even heights distributed in your larger bag. Mine were slightly uneven. My orange was a bit fuller and further closer to the nozzle, which meant that it came out first, but I think they look great all the same. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more like this, please let me know in the comments and I will gladly bake some more cakes. So I want to thank you all for watching, and as always I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.